Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Mm, 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 mm. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Summer, your host with the most. I'm popping on just to see if anybody is up, or if not, I'll try again tomorrow. I was supposed to be going live for about the last 5 hours, and I just could not make it to the live. Hey, sweets, how you doing, boo? Hey, Vaughn, how you doing? Hey, Teresa. Hey, hey. Oh, y'all woke. A couple of people woke. I want to come on here and talk about something. I want to first come on here. What up, Jet Fat? I want to come on here and first of all talk about the Super Bowl, but I also wanted to recap this Trey and Dre situation. But I might have to come back tomorrow because it's late. I was supposed to be on here hours ago, and I just couldn't get my life together. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Teresa. For those who are over there on Facebook, come to YouTube. Same name, same face. Summer's Room on YouTube. Because I'm not going to be keeping Facebook up if I end up staying. If I can get at least 25 people in the room, I'll do the recap. What up, Tasha? How y'all doing this evening? Did y'all see the Eagles last night? What up, Lena? Did y'all see the Eagles last night? What about them Eagles last night? No, how I miss every live. We here now. Hey, Divine. You know what, Divine? I ain't fooling with you. Because every time I see you pop up in the comments, you say, I'm going to text you. I'm going to text you. I ain't got no text yet. It's been 18 months. Hey, Hannah Banana. Hey, Boosie. How you doing? What up, Winter? What up, Pamela? Hey, Marty. If you on Facebook, come over to YouTube because I'm going to be ending Facebook. I'm going to recap the Dre and Trey situation, and I also want to talk about these Eagles. Because when I say we ran down on them Chiefs, we ran down on them Chiefs. We was out there like bang, 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 bang. They couldn't keep up with us. They couldn't do nothing with us. What's up, Pamela? Hey, sweet you, how are you? Hey, Ebony Boo. Hey, love. What up, Caroline? What up, K Baby? What up, Six Davis? How y'all doing this evening? Come on over to YouTube, Summer's Room on YouTube. Hey Janelle, how you doing? I should got a link for y'all to put in the comments and I didn't. That's what I should have did. What up, Sue? Oh snap! I meant to put this in my chat and I didn't. I wonder if it's too late. Let me see. Am I back? DC, I'm good. Hope all is well. Baby, the Eagles came to. When I tell you they came on that field ready to go, when I tell you my boys made me so proud yesterday, and I had a ball. I was underneath every post for everybody that was talking trash the day before. I was on the phone like, now what was it? What was it? What were you saying? What was it? What was it? What were you talking about? What up, Tamara? Thank you so much. Appreciate you, boo. What up, Wanda? What up, Pamela? Come on over to YouTube, you guys, if you're on Facebook, because I'm going to be ending Facebook. When they had that 40 on that screen to 0, I said, God damn, we ain't come to play. They was mushing people in the face. They was like, ugh. They was snatching balls, smacking them out their hand, running it down the field, kicking out. Did you see them kick? Boom! They handled their business. Yes, they did, baby. Hey, Angela. Hey, Caroline. They handled their business last night. When I say I made them so proud, I'm actually contemplating going to the parade. Let me tell y'all how they shut the schools down. They don't shut the schools down for the parade on Friday. Now I said, now y'all getting a little bit too damn carried away. Okay, shutting schools down, but they shutting the schools down, baby. It's a holiday for Philadelphia. Yes, we did. The Eagles had them on the sideline crying. Yes, snot booger tears in my peach voice. They was crying snot booger tears. Mahomes' lip was like quivering, like whoo. I said, pick that lip up, baby. This is revenge from that last game we played against y'all when y'all tore us down. We had to get y'all back. We had to get y'all back. I'm so excited for them. They deserve it because I don't care what nobody say. I know a lot of people be upset because the Eagles will go far and then don't take it all the way home. But the Eagles got some is a great team and they be working hard, baby. They deserve this win. They deserve it. And I'm just so excited for them. For they finna turn up this weekend so hard. They finna turn up this weekend so hard, it's gonna be crazy. But that's the only thing. One thing I will say is Eagles fans do too much. Philly do too much. Like, I'm not gonna be out here in the streets wondering if somebody gonna try to get me. They already act crazy yesterday when we won. Like, I don't understand that part of why they ruin our own city acting a damn fool. We have the worst fans. Like, and this is why so many people be wanting us not to win. It don't even because they don't think we deserve it, just because the people act crazy. And then it don't even be people that look like me. It be the people with the it be them. They always talking about how we act like crazy people, but it be them with that light skin, with this color skin, out there tearing poles out the ground, tearing light poles out the ground and stumping the light poles. What did the light poles do to y'all? I don't understand what the light poles did to them that they have to climb the light poles, tear them out the ground, carrying them around on their shoulders, putting them on trucks, busting out windows. Like, what is going on? I watched the video today and I was like, I ain't hear nothing, so maybe we did good. And I watched the video today, I was instantly disappointed. And I'm like, what? What up, Shell? What up, Wanda? Hey, Betty. Hey, Latanya. I'm like, what's wrong with these people that they gotta act like this? Hey, Gail. It's insane. Now, well, I ain't gonna say unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion. I'm not gonna say unpopular opinion because I feel like the crowd is split. Now, in my personal opinion, we're gonna talk about the halftime show real quick. I know Jack did her live. I think was that today, and she said how dope it was and how she enjoyed it, and it was this and it was that and it was this and it was that. And I see so many people saying like people saying they ain't like it, ain't understand it. I understood every bit of it. I understood the statement he made. I understood it was for the culture. I understood it was him getting Drake back. I understood all of that, but yet and still, it was boring. I'm sorry, it was boring to me and to a lot of other people. When I was on 10, I was on 10, I was jumping on my couch. I was running laps in the living room. I was screaming out. I mean, when I say I was up here, my excitement was up here. It was through the roof, okay? Kendrick came out and it said blue. I said, God damn, Kendrick. Come on now. Come on. My excitement was gone. It was an awesome message. I understood. No, she didn't say block. No, she didn't say block. Not today, hope. I'm like, oh, Kendrick. But I'm not a fan of the California music. I'm not. That's not my forte. They style of rap music is generally speaking, especially the men, is just not my twisted tea. Now, Kendrick is lyrically, he is amazing. He put the words together. He put no, not yet. I ain't get into the tea yet. I'm about to get into it in a minute. You just on time, Amanda. Um, yes, boring. Period. See, it ain't just me. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Laura. Hey, Fatima. Hey, Shirley. What up, Chantel? How you doing, love? Hey, Linda. If you want to stay for the tea, which I'm going to get in after this little Super Bowl recap, come on over to YouTube, okay? Because I'm going to be ending Facebook as soon as I'm done. So I understood the message. All the black people, symbolizing the American flag. Samuel L. Jackson playing Uncle Sam. Them highlighting how America has us, the black people in the chokehold. Like I understood all that. Even the symbolism he had out there with SZA and Serena Williams, because they was out there, and they was exes of Drake and standing up for. I understood all that. Blah 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 blah. Hey, Alisa. Like, and I understand, Sweet Truth. I understand. I was going to get to that. I understand his reason by choosing a platform. You can't get no bigger than the Super Bowl. Like, all eyes was tuned in. That's the biggest audience you probably will ever have, like next to maybe the inauguration. And the Super Bowl probably has more eyes on it than the inauguration, like for the president. So I understand why he did it. But at that, it just wasn't like it was the time, but it wasn't the time. I don't know how else to put it. Like it was the time. Like that was the opportunity he was supposed to take, and I get it. But my high was up here, and when he got on the stage, it was down here. Okay. The highlight of it for me for excitement, the highlight of it for me for excitement when he said A minor, A minor. Now the crowd went crazy. But that was it. That was the pivot. That was it. And then I'm just saying, like, Serena was crip walking, and I'm sorry, I gotta say it, but for the culture, how is crip walking for the culture? I don't get how that's for the culture because I don't get how this gang situation. Gonna get on that because that's just how I just don't see how that was. I understood she from Compton or whatever, and the crip walking and all, but that just seemed a little bit counterproductive, in my opinion. It seemed a little counterproductive in my opinion. But I get why it was amazing because how we look at things, from the inside, even if it don't make sense from the outside. Like I get it. But I'm sorry it just ain't do it for me. But congratulations to him for laughing in Drake's face. Congratulations for him for highlighting the injustice in his community. His message was definitely important. It was definitely needed. I just feel like it was a damper on the height, of the. That's all. But whatever. Now Facebook, I'm finna end the stream. No, I definitely didn't. Not at that time. I wanted to be. I needed big meals out there or too short out there. I'm saying I need the. And I was trying to. I was trying. I was trying, I'm saying, you got me tripping. I was trying to be out there tripping or something, whatever that dance is. I was trying to be popping and shocking. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get down with the get down. I wasn't trying to be on there trying to do E E M C carry the two. So I wasn't trying to do all that. Go back in the history books. I wasn't trying to do all that. Like history is very important. I understand the importance of it. But in school, when we had to open up them books, I didn't want to do it. It was boring. Now, if I had conversations in certain settings and we talking about certain things, it's very interesting, very intriguing because the setting is correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the books was boring as hell, even though it had information in there or some information in there. That was important to understand where we came from. At least from where the other people came from, so we could get into where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jamie Boo. But okay, I'm ending Facebook. Come on over to YouTube. Tamara, get on over here to YouTube, baby girl. I see all there. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Taiwan. All right, y'all. Bye. Oh, something else I want to talk about too. Hold on. Did y'all see that interview that big girl did? Y'all know the big girl. The big girl. You know the big girl that got into it with the Lyft driver situation. Period, Elisa. With the Lyft driver, she trying to sue Lyft because they refused to give her a ride in the car that they was in. Did you see she was on oh my gosh, what's the name of the radio station with Charlemagne the God? Uh oh my gosh, why I can't think of the name? What is the radio show with that be doing all the interviews with Charlemagne the God and them on here? And DJ Envy and stuff. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm having like a breakfast club. Thank you, Joya. Breakfast club. She was on there and yeah, she couldn't sit in a regular seat. They done took a part of their sectional and pushed it up to the thing so she could sit comfortably to do her interview. And you trying to sue Lyft for denying you a ride in that car, telling you they would send you an Uber XL, and you want to sue them? You needed a half of a sectional, sis. You you need a half of a sectional. And this is not body shaming. I'm a big girl too. Well, I'm getting a little bit small, but I ain't never trying to be skinty. You know what I'm saying? But I am coming down on that weight or whatever. I got a video I need to put up for the dinner that I had for my thing. They brought a couch out. Did y'all see it? They bought the leather sectional. They took it from the back of the room and brought it to the table. To the a damn couch. And you want to sue Liv. Someone left this and you couldn't sit in a chair. You was gonna tear that man car up. That's what I'm saying. I always say like, and this lady I follow, damsel something, damsel in the Lord or something. She's a bigger girl and she be having clothes and stuff on and talking about they need to make more stuff. We want to wear this, we want to wear that, we want to wear this. Baby girl, just because they make it in our size don't mean that we should wear it. Hey Nay, hey Pamela, just because it come in our size don't mean you should wear it. Not every big girl can wear a tennis skirt or a crop top. I mean, you can if you want to, but you may not look good in it. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, Ebony. Do that, girl. Do that, girl. Hey, pop it, pop it. Oh, shout out to all the people who are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I see y'all out there with those green names and those badges. Thank you for supporting me the way that you do. I appreciate y'all. But some of the stuff the lady be wearing do not look good on her body shape. It don't compliment her body. And it's not about us having to cover up or wear longer stuff or wear curtains because we are bigger. You need to hide yourself because you're big. No, we look good in a lot of different stuff if your body is proportioned to it. Just like smaller women. Smaller women can't wear everything. Just because you small don't mean something is going to look good on you. It needs to compliment you. Now you can like it. If you like it, then do your thing. You know, if you don't care and you just like the outfit, but don't necessarily care how it look on your body, you just like the outfit, you're gonna wear what you want to wear because it's what you want to do. You grown, you can do your thing. But if it look a mess, it look a mess. And that's just dead on that. Like, and you can't fit in every car. You can't fit in every car, mamas. You a big girl. You a big girl. You can't fit in a little Honda. You might need a Tahoe. And even in some of the trucks that she's taking these pictures in, Shorty can't even sit in the front seat. She gotta angle her body. Hey, blasted. She gotta angle. I'm just like, girl, if you don't sit down, clown. If you don't sit down, clown. It's insane. Is that her name? Yeah, I don't know her name. The big girl. She was on the Breakfast Club today. The one that's suing Liz. That judge is gonna laugh in her face, talking about they need to treat her equally, just like LGBTQ. What? I said, what? Wait a minute, sis. You going too far. You doing too much. Child. But anyway, I want to get into this Dre and Trey situation, okay? Did y'all catch the lives or the clips? I actually just posted a clip. I need to post it because I think YouTube just told me it's ready. I think YouTube just told me it's ready. I don't know if I got YouTube Studio on this device, and I don't. Cause why would I not be prepared? You know what I'm saying? Cause just who I am to never be prepared. Um, girl, I was just editing and saw you live. Let me tell y'all, if y'all didn't catch the clips or either the lives that Trey did, this whole situation, because he did a live yesterday and Trey went live today. She did a live and then she did a live that was about 45 minutes long, and then she went back and did another live that's 4 hours long. And I said, 4 hours straight, really? Now, when I listened to Dre live, okay, so he posted a screenshot. He had posted a screenshot or whatever, um, of conversation between him and Trey. Like, this is who y'all, this is y'all girl though. Like, this how she acted. Now, anybody who know Trey know that Trey go off, right? And I had some questions because some of the stuff he was saying made a little bit of sense because of what we know. Hey, Melly Bell. Some of it made sense because of what we know about Trey, how she hot headed, how she go off. And he was saying she took his pum pum and like shot it into the water while he was over at their house, the house that they bought. He was over there doing some work and she was upset about something and shot it into the water, and he had to go over there and call the cops and all this other crazy stuff, and how she was disrespectful and hitting on him, and that he had to choose his kids first. Yes, I know. Hey, Sharon Boo. She had to. So he sent her back. He sent her packing, and I was like, damn. I'm like, this sound legit. This sound like it could be true because he had mentioned like he like y'all don't know her like I know her. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, she had to work. I was trying to make her a housewife. She would get upset because I was working. I only had 2 days off, and when I would have my 2 days off, she wanted me to do for her. And then if I did have some time for myself, she would get upset because she would say I wasn't treating her right. And I'm just like, damn, like It's hard to know who and what to believe. I feel like they both telling some truth, but Trey bipolar is yeah, but it sounds like he got some issues going on as well. I know he served, and a lot of times people serve and they come back home and they got some stuff going on. And the way she described interaction she had with him, it sound like he has some stuff that he's dealing with too. And so what he said was sound definitely believable. And because the issue with the clothes, because all this was about her items that she left behind, her wanting him to send them to her. Now, I recall Trey saying, I left all that stuff. It wasn't important. I ain't need it. I left it. I ain't worried about it. Like, it was not important. Whatever. I took what I needed and the rest could have stayed. But now she want the stuff back, and she like, I want you to send it. But I guess she want him to send it on his dime. And I'm like, I mean, as a courtesy, I'm thinking like after I heard his, like as a courtesy, and he like, I do it when I get time. You're not gonna make me do it when your time. I'm gonna do it when I get ready. And I was like, well, I don't see no problem with that initially. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sure he does, but I'm just watch Trey more and don't know how much about him. Right, exactly. And I said that we don't really know much about Dre. We only know what we saw, and she painted him out to be this good guy. Why do people do that? I mean, I understand like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you want to put the best of them out to the world. You're not supposed to trash or bash like your spouse. But like I feel like people be painting false narratives about their spouse. Like I'm not finna come on here and make it seem like my husband is um I don't know, Prince Charming. Like he out here whining and dining and going above and beyond, and he riding on white horses, and I'm not gonna come on here and paint that kind of that a false narrative of someone. Not saying my husband don't do those things, but I'm just saying like I feel like these are the images that some people online be painting of their spouses, like just doing too much. You don't got to come online and paint them as a bad guy, but you also don't have to come on here and put them above what they are. Like you could just not say anything at all. You can keep it very simple, very basic. I'd rather keep my relationship to myself. I'm good. But they come on here and paint these people like they are like, you know, God's gift to women. And then when something happens, people don't know what to believe because you made them seem like this because you put them on this pedestal in front of people when you didn't have to put them on it. You didn't have to do anything. You could have left the world wondering. But now you painted them like this, like I said, God's gift to women, and now we supposed to believe that he was total trash the whole time. Now I understand that do happen. Women do that a lot. I get that. I'm a woman. You protect your spouse, and I get that. But it's like Jamie said, it's hard to believe who because we only know what we know of Dre from Trey, and Dre painted him like this awesome guy. However, Trey went live and she said some stuff. Did y'all catch when she called him Mr. Pissy? She called that man Mr. Pissy. She said he peed a bed. And she used to clean his pissy sheets up. She said she used to clean his pissy sheets up in him. Sponge bath that body. Get the pee up off of him. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. And I'm just counting on my fingers like, y'all wasn't even together that long. And I also get like, love don't have a time frame. Like, you know, tinkle tinkle in the bed. That's what Trey said. Don't get mad at me, Dre. That's what Trey said. Trey said you tinkle in the bed. You pee pee la la in the bed. Pissy boy, pissy boy, pissy boy. Ooh. And ain't he in Florida? Ain't like Tampa? It's hot down there. And he was living in a room. He was living in a dorm in a room. Live. So Trey said not only was he pissy, she said that he made it seem like he said I gave Trey an option. Y'all trying to make it seem like I had her give up all of everything she had to be with me. He like that's not the case. This was his story. He said Trey was behind on her rent. She was about to lose her apartment. And I gave her an option. I said, you could stay, I help you catch up on your rent, or you could come down here. He said I gave her two options and she chose. He said she chose to leave the apartment and come stay with him. And I was like, well, damn. And it was believable to me. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Trey was stressed about finances. She was talking about how she wasn't making money on the internet and like she was tired of the social media. It's not a payoff. She went and got her a job. She's trying to figure out money, how to make ends meet, how to put it together. So it was believable because you seen the struggle when she went to go get that job and she like You understood she was going through something, trying to figure it out. Now, my question is, when he said it, she also didn't deny that she was behind though, because in her part, well, I'm gonna get to that. So he said she was behind on the rent, and he offered her, "Listen, I help you catch up on your bills, and you stay there, or you can come down here with me." He said, "I chose to come in." He ain't a city boy. He's a shitty boy. Oh, whatever JT said. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. So I was like, damn, Trey. I mean, that made sense to me. I'm not gonna lie. It made sense to me based on like the back and forth that I seen Trey going through. And then like her mom and all of them had moved in. And I'm just like, well, her mom and all of them was there. The mom was there with dogs, and I think a sister or something like that was staying there too. And I'm just like, well, all those adults in there, everybody couldn't come up with rent. And I understand it's your mom. You want to make sure she have a place to stay. You don't never want to see your mom destitute if you can offer. But I'm not fun to be living in a house with my house over my head, finna lose it. And I got two other able-bodied adults in here. Everybody finna go out here and clock in and go get some money on a, on a 9 to 5. Or you need to go, I don't know, go sell some of that cookie, because we need to pay these bills. Because we need to keep this roof over the head, and we need to, continue to eat. And so when he said it, I'm just like had questions. And when he talk about the pum pum, that sound believable too, because we know Trey spares out. So I'm like, that sound believable. And then the situation he spoke about her being like hot headed when they were talking. It was a situation with them talking, and they had different opinions, and she was upset about that. I could believe all those things because of what we have seen Trey portray herself as on the net. So I was like, I wasn't saying like, oh, he's telling the truth. His truth is the truth, but it was believable. So Trey go live today, and she tell us he pissy boy Lala. I said, God damn, Trey, not pissy boy, not pee pee in the bed. Come on. And she talked about how he wasn't taking care of her. He didn't provide nothing for her. He also mentioned backtrack. He was like, she got one good payout, if you want to call it good. She got $1,000 1 month when she was here. 1 month when she was here. And Trey was like, he ain't got no money. She said he live on a prison base. A prison. I don't anybody familiar with that? I guess he a correctional officer, and they have, I guess, houses where you could stay. I never heard of that before. I never heard of that in Philly. I mean, I ain't never been a correctional officer or want to know anything about a jail. But that doesn't. When she said, I said, well, maybe she mean like, yeah. Hit the thumbs up, you guys. Double tap that screen, because we had 30 something people up in here, and the likes ain't the thumbs up ain't matching. Just double tap the screen. Just tap it. Pat pat, easy as pie. I couldn't do a pissy person. I've never heard. Right, I've never heard of that. And so when she said it, I'm gonna go look some stuff up and see if I find anything. But apparently he lived in a dorm on the base of his job. And I guess he was a correctional officer. So I don't know if it was old units where they was housing the prisoners, or I don't know. And it makes sense, because if you ever watched the live, they was always in that little room. It looked like his bed took up the whole entire room. Like the angle of the camera was always on the bed. You never seen nothing else. It just like he had stuff everywhere. The way that it was set up, it looked confined. It looked small. It looked like they was trying to make do with very little space. You never saw any other part of the house. Now, when she was cooking, I thought she was in their house cooking, but apparently, because she said on this video, no, the only time I ever cooked a home cooked meal is when his friends used to tell him to come over, and she would cook over there, but she would have to cook for everybody. She would have to cook for everybody. She said the place that they lived in, they had no refrigerator and they had no stove. And I'm just like, damn, what? What? Wait a minute. She said he had her eating food that was sitting room temperature in their room for 3 to 5 days. What my only on Alcatraz Island. Wait a minute, are you being serious? Because they was Mel, don't confuse me, because I be thinking you being serious. Are you being so serious? I said, since she said she left a place where she had everything to go to nothing, and she believed in him, she trusted him, she had faith in him that they was going to get it going. You was living in a room with no refrigerator, no stove to cook. She said so she couldn't do content, she couldn't go live and do what she do, because he wasn't providing the things that he was supposed to provide. In other words, the way they was living, she couldn't show it on camera because it just wasn't up to par. people with a trash drag that had a problem. Three, I said you could have had food poisoning with food sitting out like that, and y'all in warm weather. I mean, I'm sure he probably had an AC unit. I hope in that room, but I'm just like, bruh, how I don't like. How long were y'all talking before you decided to relocate with him? Because I know they weren't dating long. I know he was trying to get with her for a while. I know he was trying to get with her for a while before they actually like engaged with each other. Before she finally was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give him a try." And then you relocated, skipped states, went down there and stayed with this man in a room with no refrigerator. No. She left her place for that. That's what she said. She said she believed in him. She had faith in her man. And I mean, the house that they bought, she said they bought that together. She said he still ain't had to pay no rent, no mortgage, no nothing. It was free. So whatever base he's staying on from his job, I guess has units and they have houses, empty houses, and I guess you have to go in and fix the houses up yourself, and then you can stay there free of charge. Um, or whatever. She said she want her coins back that she put into it. She said her check she was getting from social media was how they were surviving. So I'm trying to understand how they were surviving because Trey wasn't making a lot of content. She wasn't making much content at all. At all. She said that he would go to work, but he would spend all his money on beer. Well, how much beer is you drinking, my guy, that your whole check is being spent on beer? Like, how much are you spending? If you living free, you don't have to pay no rent. You don't have no overhead, no big overhead. Why you don't got no money to put food and get a mini fridge at least, like a small fridge to go into the room at least? Like I don't know what the outside looked like as far as access, whether they had like a common kitchen area that a fridge could have went into. But I don't understand why Trey would have stayed in that situation. I don't understand, but I do. And when I say I don't understand, because I'm like, y'all ain't know each other that long. I don't know if, and like, did you not know this was his situation before you got there and you still chose to go? Because she wasn't clear on that. Like, she wasn't clear on whether she knew his living conditions before she got there. She said she the one who was always getting drunk. He said she was the one who was always getting drunk. That's why he was pissy, the drinking that beer. Right. But I'm just like, my question to Trey would be, did you know the way he was living before you went? And if you knew the way he was living before you went, why would you go? Because she mentioned before she got down there, this man was living off of rice and barbecue sauce. Rice and barbecue sauce? What in the nigga like? She said he don't even know how to cook noodles. That he was living off rice and barbecue sauce. This is what he was eating. Now I went back and I looked through his pictures, and I'm very confused because he got these pictures with all this money, and it looked like $100 bills. And I'm just like, so was the money fake? Was it like toy money? Was he getting Amazon money, like Dollar Tree money? Like, was this fake money? Like, was this play money that he was playing with? But Trey played along with it. No, she never went down there. She never visited. She just went. She went from I'm gonna give him a chance to boom, I'm moving with you. When she went down there was the first time she ever met him in person. So I got questions. I remember they went on their little date night and stuff. Yes, that's Hannah Banana. That's why she wasn't going live because she was embarrassed. But I just don't understand why she put out because while she's saying like we gotta be accountable for our own choices, right? She said she believed in that man. I'm not relocating. I don't ever want to be that in love over some phone conversation, over some phone XCS. I don't ever want to be that head over heels that I'm ready to relocate to somebody to stay in a room that don't even have a fridge and a stove. So they probably was sharing a bathroom. I don't know, possibly. I'm talking about Trey and Dre. Trust in Trey and Dre the Menace. I don't know, shit ain't making sense. Like, and I like, cause I know people be selling people dreams. I know people be selling people dreams. Like, I know that, but I don't never want to be sold that big of a dream. I just can't at my big age. When Trey is she young, but she ain't that young. How old is Trey? 24? Is Trey 25 yet? Even at that age, I wasn't going for that. I wasn't going for that at 25. No way. No way, Jose. I just want to know what he said to her to make her feel like I'm gonna come down there and risk it all with you and go stay in this room and give up my home that she say she was able to afford. She say when she left, she was caught up. She said she 21. She say when she left, she was caught up. Not even at 21. She say when she left, she was caught up. I had my own place at 21, paying bills. I had a refrigerator and a stove, a bedroom, living room, kitchen, sitting kitchen. Like I ain't like what dining room. I think I had a three bedroom house when I was 21. No, I'm lying. I had an apartment, a two bedroom apartment when I was 21. Trey last night said he worked for the state and he lives on state housing. Yeah, she said he a correctional officer or something. I didn't know that they offer housing to I didn't know that was a thing. That make it even worse. Hey, Alika, that make it even worse because if you living on state property, so you ain't gotta pay. Why y'all ain't had no refrigerator, no stove? Why you got my girl out here living in a bando? It sounded like I was living in a bando. Period, Mel. She said I had my own at 17. I moved out on my own. Well, I didn't move out on my own. I actually moved in with my now current husband. We were boyfriend and girlfriend. And I was 17. I graduated from high school. Once I graduated from high school, we moved in and got our first apartment together. I'm just, she wasn't even getting me down. He wasn't even like, you know, piping her down to have her whoopee in the head, like to have her tripping. Like, cause she ain't getting none yet. So I'm trying to understand what was like. I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna ride it out for him in these crazy situations. And when she got there, what made her stay? Once she got there, I guess he dick that down, dick that down, and she was just woo woo. Cause it ain't making no sense to me. Hey Julia, ain't making no sense to me. Maybe she was worse off than anyone knew and had no option but to move. She claiming that's not the case though, Hannah, because that's what he painted. He painted her situation as she was behind on her rent and was getting evicted. And she came to live with him. She chose to come to live with him versus helping her catch up on her rent. That's the picture he painted. Like she was in a rock between a rock and a hard spot. Trey came back and said, "No, nigga, I was paid up on my rent. I was good. My rent was paid. I was doing it on my own for 2 years. And when I was caught up, I wasn't behind when I left. She was in good standing. She's claiming that it was talked about that her mom was going to move out of town. Good night. Good night, Sharon. Good night, Jamie. That her mom was going to move out of state and that she was going to move with him. And so my question goes back to it was just something for her to do and run to. Possibly because I definitely feel like Trey in general has been looking for like love. I feel like Trey has been looking for someone to love her. Like she want to be loved. She want to be cared about. She wants to be a priority. Like, and I feel like she wants to be someone's mate. I feel like she wants that. You know, when she used to talk about having a baby and all that stuff, I feel like she wants that family unit. Um, okay, Jamie. I feel like she wants that. And I feel like maybe that's why she just who can I run to share my I don't want none of that. I mean, I was definitely dippy and goofy when I was like a teenager and was, accepting some crazy stuff as a teenager out here tripping. But ain't no stuff like that. I wasn't in no houses without no stoves and no refrigerators. And she said he wouldn't give her food, so she was eating. It's like she was rationing out food the way she said it. Like she had food she had to sit on for a couple of days because he wouldn't get her nothing else. Why you allow yourself to be in a situation where you are codependent on this man that you can't even feed yourself on your own the way that you want to? Never, never, never. And because that would have been enough. You're not going to feed me. You rather get drunk on beer than feed me. You want me to eat 3 to 5 day old food? But another question I got is if that's how y'all was living, girl, how you put all that weight on? Because Trey got sicky. Y'all see that weight she put on was looking good on it too. She was stacked to the max to all the right places. So I'm just, it's a lot of questions. But the way she painted him out to be, like her story makes sense too because it lined up with the way she wasn't, what the way she wasn't creating content and stuff. So I don't know who to believe. She said she was taking her queens to uphold all of them. He say Trey crazy. We can believe that. We know Trey crazy. She say he broke and he wasn't providing, but that's not the image that you painted of him. Hit it hard from the back, roll around on the front. Anyway, so y'all get me for singing that. Relax. Double tap that screen, y'all. I just don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. I don't know what you just said. Oh, message retrieve. Don't delete it now, Ebony. Already seen it. Already seen it, girl. It's too late. She said, "Do y'all remember when they got dressed and she had on that dress and she had just slicked her hair back into a ponytail? And people was like, why you got on this nice outfit and your hair like that? Why you ain't do your hair?" I'm okay with natural styles. I think natural styles of hair is perfectly fine. Not everybody want to weave a bust down 30-inch going down their back. Natural hairstyles are okay. But she said the reason why she had a ponytail in there, she said because that's the only resources she had because he wasn't providing. She said now she got 8 wigs. She said now I got 8 wigs. She said, so I don't need him. Obviously, she said, I'm getting my life back together, putting myself back into a better position, slowly but surely getting back to where I need to be. She said, but he wasn't providing, he was broke. She said, what the deal was with him was he told her that she was going to come down there and that he was supposed to help her keep his apartment. She said, once I got there and seeing how, I guess she didn't know. She said, once I got there and realized he was broke, I said, don't forget about it. We'll let it go because there was no way he was going to keep up his end and help me pay for the apartment in California. Like she said, it was no way that that was going to happen. She said, my man wasn't even keeping up on his child support payments. Okay. You ain't had to, I understood. So it was like, who did both stories make sense? Both stories make sense. Both stories got something about. Wait, I skipped over a very. Did y'all hear her say that the chain he gifted her was actually he re-gifted her jewelry that he gave to a previous girl? He bought the jewelry for his ex-girlfriend, took it back, I guess, and then gave it to Trey. She was wearing some other girl necklace. I would I would bust. I wish my husband would gift me some jewelry he gave to another girl. She said the girl reached out to me, boo-hoo crying, talking about how he did her so wrong, and sent her a picture wearing a chain. That's why you broke them 3 kids. Money going to child support. And she said he gifted her a chain that was a gift for an ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend reached out to Trey, telling her how wrong Dre did her. He say, no, I bought that chain. She ain't never wear it. She ain't want it. Either way, I don't care if the girl never wore it or not. You still bought the chain for somebody else and then you gifted it to me. I don't want that. Don't gift me some chain you bought for another chick. Are you crazy? Are you insane? Then she say he's a liar because the girl sent her a picture with her wearing the chain. So he must have took it back when they broke up. So I'm just like, you out here portraying yourself as this man with the bag. He said he out here living. He said he carefree, he partying, he doing what he want to do. He got money. Well, Trey said you broke. So who's telling a lie? Who's telling the truth? Now Trey said she thinks she still got the contact information for the ex. I said, well, you need to bring this. I hope she bring this ex on live with her. Yeah, they do make good money. They make good money, and they have unions. They make good money. I wonder if living on base is free or if it takes a portion of your coins though. Like I wonder how that works. Or is it just like free housing, like really free housing? I said, then you had exes reaching out to you talking about he giving you jewelry they had. Then she said he put his hands on her. She said that he kicked her. Now I don't know about this story, right? I think the situation happened, but maybe it could possibly be blown up. only because like the story she gave. Now listen to hear me out. It could be as serious as she say, but listen, she said that she was watching some TV show, and Nelly is on a TV show, and she said something about Nelly having his baby or something about having a kid, and she said he was playing his game and he kicked her, or whatever, and then she said she asked him why he kicked her, why you kick me, why you kick me, why you kick me. He don't answer. They get into it all night, and then the next day while he at work, she answered his call, and he say, "So you still want to have that nigga baby? You still want to have Nelly baby?" So I'm just like, was it like a kick to hurt you, or was it like a playful kick? Like what? You on here watching? You talking about you want some other dude to have your baby? Like you tripping? You drawing? Like was it a playful kick or was it like a kick? Like trying to hurt you kick? Now he could be one of those crazy dudes that is over jealous and put his hands on her like really kicked her, or it could have just been like a playful thing. Because my husband being here, he make a comment about somebody on TV or something like that. He might catch a, he might catch a, you know what I'm saying? And if I say something, I might get slammed on the bed. But it's not in the means to hurt me. It'd be play. I might even have a little attitude, but it's not in the means of like abuse, like to really hurt. It's just like just something to do. So I'm wondering because she said she was on the phone with Shelly when it happened, and then she said when he didn't answer her, she got pissed. So you wasn't mad initially. You wasn't mad initially. It pissed you off because he was ignoring you. It pissed you off because he was ignoring you, and then you got pissed because initially you wasn't. She said I jumped up on the bed and was like, "What? What's up? Why you kick me? Why you kick me?" And then when he ain't answer, you was like, So I don't know. She said he slammed her on the bed, choked her out. He claiming that Trey put hands on him. And it's believable because of what we know of Trey. We don't know much of Dre. We only know that he was her knight in shining armor that came and saved the day. Like that's what she portrayed him as. So I don't know what to believe. Oh, I was saying the only housing I heard being provided for a correctional officer is for the Alcatraz. Oh, they did that there. So maybe they got something similar in Florida because I think they in Tampa. Broke and pissy. I'm screaming. How many kids does he have? I think two. Never heard of that. No, he told lose everyone. Yeah, I don't know. But y'all go watch the clips if y'all missed it. I'm about to post another clip where Trey is talking about like their living conditions and stuff like that. Y'all go catch that clip, go catch that replay. And yeah. But I'm gonna keep watch and see what else. I didn't finish her live. Like I said, that live was 4 hours long. I do not have the attention span for a 4 hour live, but I thought that was very interesting, like to cover. But that was pretty much it that I wanted to talk about today. Uh, I feel like I missed the key point that she mentioned. Oh, she said she going to Florida to pick up. She gonna come to Florida. And she said when she come there, he gonna have to run her a fade. Trey said she coming to Florida and he gonna have to run her a fade, and I just won several fades. I said this girl is crazy, and he said she could come there acting up if she wants to. He said, and I'm gonna say it right here on this live. He said I'm gonna let whoever hit me first, so I can claim self defense. And he going tap 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 tap. He ain't playing fair. He said he ain't using no hands. He said he not using no hands. He ain't playing fair. Well, the piss would have ran me away fast, not slow. Yeah, I don't. That's a pissy mess. Sound like a pissy hot mess. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here. I enjoyed talking to y'all. Sorry I came on so late. I'm gonna try to do better with my time management. I want to try to come live and do my recaps between 7 and 9. I'm gonna try to do better. That's even still gonna be hard because my daughter don't go to bed till 9, but she a little bit older, so after dinner she normally settle down. But I'm going to try to come and do my recaps between 7 and 9. That is my goal. That's my goal. But thank you guys for tuning in and vibing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed me because I enjoyed you. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening and get yourself some good sleep because I'm tired. I'm going to take it in. All right, y'all. Bye.